when you're standing in that store and you put that bag on, if there is any niggle at all, deep down, any little niggle that's pulling at you, listen to it. A lot of people don't get that. A lot of people will never get that. You're wasting your time trying to convince them why that's a thing, why we love this, why this is something that is okay. If something's wrong, or if there's something that you're struggling with, because I've been here and I've done this. If there's something you're struggling with, if there's a gaping hole in your chest and your soul and your heart, if there's something that's really hard and you're really having a difficult time, buying these won't fix it. Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I want to share with you 7 lessons that I have learned from all of the mistakes, very expensive mistakes, that I have made from buying luxury items. I've made videos like this before. I think they're so helpful for anybody that's entering the world of buying these crazy typed priced things, let's be honest. And my good friend from The Closet by Connor has made this into a tag video. So you will see a number of these videos floating about at the minute. I think they're really informative, and I will link Connor's channel down below in the description box, so make sure to check him out as well. But before I do share with you the 7 very expensive lessons that I've learned along the way, let me share with you the sponsor of today's video, and it is none other than Tallow Jewelry. I have shared Tallow Jewelry with you before because they really speak to my need for the bling, and they speak to my need for the fabulous and the sparkly and the over the top, and I just love them. Now, they do have a lot more muted and a lot more discreet jewellery than I choose, but they also have the option to get those real showstopper pieces that I couldn't walk into a jeweler and buy as an actual pink diamond or yellow diamond. I just wouldn't have that financial possibility. So I'm able to get them from them, and I absolutely love them. They specialise in wedding type jewellery sets, but they also have my love of bling. Look at this. Look. Hello. Hello, do you see my pink diamond on my finger? Every time I talk to you about a tallow, this is what I'm like. I'm all like, look at my ring, look at my jewellery, look at my finger. And I have this beautiful diamond tennis bracelet from them. Now, obviously, because they're able to price their goods at a much more competitive and affordable price, this is an alternative to an actual pink diamond, or these are alternatives to diamonds, but you're still getting the look and the bling and the sparkle at a much more affordable price. They don't have any bricks and mortar stores, so they're able to pass on those discounts to you. And whenever you're shopping online, one of the things that I think is so important is they have a 60-day return period, and they have fabulous customer service. So if you order something that's wrong or it doesn't work out for you, you can buy it and order it with confidence because you can return it within those 60 days. The pieces that I have chose from them on this occasion are just as stunning as the ones I already have from them. I love the height of these. I love the absolute sparkle of this. Like, look. It's so beautiful, but it is at that much more affordable price. I'm going to link them down below in the description box for you, so as you can check them out. Their boxing as well makes it really easy if you're looking at any of this for gifting. It comes in this really beautiful box, and I've said before, I love whenever brands make this easy for us if we are going to gift. Some get the silver card to show that it's 925 sterling silver certificate. You do get a polishing cloth within the box, and then it's laid out in these beautiful boxes. So if you're buying this for somebody as a gift, it is a really good option. Now, when I talked about them before in my previous video, I had made a little mistake on my order. If you recall, this is the ring that I already have from Metalo. It's a beautiful striking yellow diamond. Again, I couldn't buy a yellow diamond like this that was an actual diamond. It wouldn't even be on my radar to be able to buy one of those. But when I ordered this the last time, I got the wrong size, and they very generously allowed me to keep the bigger size and to do a giveaway to gift it to one of you. So I have now went through the comments that you all very kindly left me in the comment box under that video, and I have chosen the winner. After this video goes live, if you keep an eye on my YouTube community tab and also on my stories on Instagram, I will be sharing the winner of that giveaway, and I will need you to come into either my emails or my DMs on Instagram and contact me to give me your contact details so as I can get your ring parcelled up for you and post it out to you. And I hope you love it as much as I love the jewellery that I have from them. I just think they're so striking and so bold and so beautiful, and They speak to me because of their, oh look, just look at it. Look at it. Anyway, enough. I will link all of the details that you need down below in the description box. They do have offers on throughout the year. They do have a really affordable prices even without the offers. So I will leave all that information for you in the description box, and if you're interested in any of their pieces, make sure to check them out. So now that I have waxed lyrical about my bling, let's get started on the luxury lessons that I have made from my very expensive buying mistakes. And the first one has to be, don't settle. Do not settle. And this comes from a need within me, and I'm sure lots of us. One, because I struggled with the price of what these bags would cost. And two, because I don't have a lot of patience. I'm not known for my patience. So I would maybe have in my mind that I wanted a Chanel Classic flap, for example, or I wanted a Chanel Mini, or I wanted a Capucines from Louis Vuitton. But they're so expensive that I would try to convince myself that I could buy a less expensive version. Now, not a cheap version, because any designer bag is so expensive, but I would think, well, I could just buy this bag instead of getting the bag that I actually wanted. And let me tell you from my experience, if you're anything like me, it didn't work. It didn't make me no longer want the bag that I originally wanted. It didn't make me think, oh yes, I love that bag. I really enjoy wearing that bag. That bag's fabulous. No, in this little brain of mine, I was still pining for the bag that I wanted in the first place. Only the 2/3 of the money that I had saved to get that bag, I'd spent on the other bag that I didn't really love. So I shouldn't have settled. I should have just waited to get the actual bag that I want. And this is something you guys ask me a lot about. I really think if there's a bag that's calling to you, that you're literally yearning for, wait for that bag, save for that bag. Buying something at a less expensive price that's still going to be a lot of money just won't take away the need and the yearning for the bag that you really wanted in the first place. And I think not settling in luxury buying when it's so expensive and the mistakes are so expensive is a really, really good lesson to learn. 2, buy what you love. Buy what you love. Don't worry about everybody telling you on the internet, in the store, the sales assistant, anybody, you should have a black bag. You should have a neutral bag. You should have a bigger bag. You should have a smaller bag. You should have a structured bag. You should have a slouchy bag. Noise, noise, noise. Buy what you love. And of course, if you're looking for your first purchase or you're researching a bag, watch all of YouTube. It's brilliant for research purposes, but know what you love and don't get distracted by everybody's well-meaning advice telling you that you should buy this or you should buy that or this is the best first bag or you don't need that, you need that. Because what matters is what you love. And it took me a while to learn that it didn't matter that what I love in bags is quite different to a lot of people. Well, apart from Meredith, who's quite similar to me. But a lot of people would not be spending the type of money that I spend on bags on pink or sequenced or purple or stripes or repetitive bags, lots of bags in the same colour. That makes no sense to a lot of people. But a lot of people aren't me. Those lots of people that it makes no sense to aren't the ones buying the bags and wearing the bags that I'm buying. So if I try to conform to what they think is the best thing to do, it's not going to work. And I've made this mistake so many times and lost so much money making this mistake. I bought the big bag, I bought the structured bag, I bought the black bag, I bought all the bags that weren't what I actually really wanted. And I knew, listen to your gut, there's another one. Listen to your gut feeling. When you're standing in that store and you put that bag on, if there is any niggle at all, deep down, any little niggle that's pulling at you, listen to it. I had that niggle when I bought my Chanel boy bag. Still bought it because the sales assistant said, no, it is long enough. It does sit you, it does sit right in the point on you. It looks fabulous. That's where it's meant to be. Listen to him instead of myself. Not smart. There's been other bags that I've bought, Louis Vuitton bags that I've bought that I've listened to the sales assistant or I've listened to other people and I've bought it even though down in here there was a niggle and I knew and it never worked. So listen to yourself, know yourself, buy what you love, buy what you're going to use. Don't worry about what everybody else thinks about it having 25 million pink bags. And then at least what you're buying is going to make you happy, you're going to use it, and you're not going to be looking to sell it hopefully in 3 months' time. I said that was number 2, but it was kind of number 2 and 3, so we're probably up to 8 of these. Number 3 was meant to be accept that we can all be influenced. Accept that. Learn that. Know that we can all be influenced. I used to think, oh no, I buy what I love and I know myself and I know what bags I love and that's what I buy. Oh, it doesn't matter what the brands are doing. Foolish. Foolish, 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 naive, immature, all those words. Learn and accept that the brands have fabulous marketing strategies and they can influence us. And when you know that and accept that, and when you're watching the new releases and the new bags that have come out and the new overload on Instagram and social media, you will be a little bit more prepared to defend your mind against that. You will be a little bit more prepared to know, I can be influenced to this. I'm not immune to the influence of these massively expensive marketing campaigns. And then whenever you look at it and you think, oh, I love that, you will be in a better position to try and figure out, do you love that or are you being influenced? Is that the bag of your dreams? Or is it the next big thing that they're throwing in front of you on social media, that there's the campaigns over and over again and you can't hear yourself? You can't figure out your own mind because you're being influenced. And the biggest step that you can take as step one to try and fight against that influence is to accept that you can be influenced and accept that you can be susceptible to that. And then whenever you are falling into it, you might be in a better position to step back and think, is this the influence or is this what I actually think? Number 4, there's no such thing as the right bag. There is no such thing as the right bag to buy as your first bag, to buy as your 5th bag, to buy as your first Chanel bag, as the right bag. There's no such thing. Yes, you will see lots of videos on YouTube, I probably have them on my channel, saying, here are 5 bags to consider as your first bag. And that is us trying to give our experience as to what works and what we think is a good bag to have or what we think is a good small collection to have. But the right bag is so personal to every single person. Every single person. What is the right bag for me might not be the right bag for Dale, might not be the right bag for Connor, might not be the right bag for Granny, is probably the right bag for Meredith, but might not be the right bag for a lot of other people. So whenever you're hearing someone telling you this is the right bag, the Chanel Classic Flap, it's classic, it's wonderful, it's fabulous, you must have it. No, you don't have to have it unless it's the right bag for you. Then you go 1-4. No, unless it's the right bag for you. Me with the Neverfull, I love that bag. Only if it's the right bag for you. There's no such thing as this is the right bag to buy. You have to buy what works for you personally, fits your lifestyle, is what you love, and again, listen to your gut on that. Number 5, you need to learn that it's addictive. And that's just the bottom line. I've made videos about how I'm not addicted. I am addicted. I don't want to be addicted. I'm fighting my addiction. Reality check, it's addictive. This is fun. If you like these bags and you love the buzz of buying them, or you love to have them in the colours and you like to wear them and style them, it's addictive. And you need to learn that. So whenever you start this, you need to know that there's a chance that it won't end at 1, or it won't end at 5, or it won't end at 10. And that's okay if you know that going in and you're okay with that and you accept that and you want to come down this rabbit hole and play with us all on YouTube with all the fancy colours and the bags. But you need to learn it's addictive and know that whenever you start to buy these things and know that whenever you start to look at them, because I probably underestimated that when I started buying them. I remember getting my Neverfull from Louis Vuitton and thinking that's just the bag that I want. That will just make my life better. That will just be, that's the one. That is the one. It's not like husbands, people, if we're lucky. There's lots of the ones. There's lots of the bags that just make me happy. And I was probably very naive to that at the start and underestimated how you can get pulled into this because it's a lot of fun, very expensive fun. But then when you meet other people that are involved in it and engaged in it, it gets more fun. And when you're shopping with your friends that share this same love, oh, I'm looking at the pink from, there it is, from London. That was the best crack because you get pulled into it and it's addictive and you need to know that going in. Number 6. That it is, no, number 7, because we're adding on to this as we go along. Number 7, that it's okay to be yourself. It is okay to like what you like. It is okay to want what you want. You don't need to apologise for it. You don't need to wonder what other people think about you buying your 10th pink bag. That you don't need to worry about what your own personal choices and tastes are and how they may not align with everybody else's. So what? So it is okay to be yourself. It's okay to want to have 20 pink bags. It's okay to have a collection of 5 or 500. It's okay to only want to buy Chanel or only want to buy Louis Vuitton or only want to buy Dior. It's okay to not want neutrals. It's okay to not want different shapes and sizes because you already know what works for you. It's okay to be yourself. It's okay to just buy and fill the desire that's yours. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Doesn't matter if it's not other people's choices. It is okay to just know what you want, buy what you want, and love what you want. That takes me really easily into what I think is now number 8. Don't let the judgment rule you, or hide your light, or bury you, or drown you. And I have fallen victim to this so many times. One of the harsh reality, I know I keep doing this, one of the harsh realities of loving luxury products and spending this amount of money on handbags, because let's be honest, at the end of the day, it's just a bag to carry your things. That's all they are, and they cost lots of money. A lot of people don't get that. A lot of people will never get that. You're wasting your time trying to convince them why that's a thing, why we love this, why this is something that is okay. We shouldn't have to. We shouldn't have to just defend ourselves, because that's what it feels like. We shouldn't have to face the judgment, but it's there. And it's a reality of loving this type of stuff. And learning to deal with the judgment, learning not to let the judgment make you hide, is a really big thing. And I've struggled with this. This is something that I've battled for a long time and talked about, because sometimes the judgment's overwhelming. And sometimes you feel guilty and embarrassed because this is what you love and what you want to spend your money on, and there's lots of people looking down at you or down on you for your choices. Let them run on. And I'm still working on this, but I'm getting better. Let them run on, because that judgment, if you let that judgment rule you, it will bury you, and you will be hiding your love and your light. And Dale and I talked about this, about taking luxury to work, and Dale put a really interesting insight into this from her point of view, from where she works and doing management and things like that, about how to try and stop this and stop other people's opinions keeping you in a corner basically and hiding your light. And if you let the judgment overwhelm you, you'll have all these bags, like if you like the candy colours, sitting in a room, and you'll never wear them, or you'll never take them out, or you'll be hiding, or you'll be saying to people, I've said this, oh no, I got that in the charity shop, oh no, that was half price, oh no, somebody gave me that, oh no, I won that. Where? Or oh no, that's not real. You might even say things like that because you're hiding the fact that you spent that money on a bag, because you're letting other people's judgment of you dictate your own reaction and your own happiness. And that's I'm not saying that's an easy lesson to learn or get over overnight, but it's one we all need to work on. Because if you let other people's opinions and judgments keep you down, you're going to hide and be ashamed of and feel bad for something that you love and should only bring you joy and make you happy. You should come into your room, wherever your bags are, and dance and put them on and dress up and what am I going to take today, and not worry about who's going to see it, because they're there to make you happy. You've spent all your money on them. They're there to make you happy. So don't let other people's judgment dictate your joy or take away from your joy on these bags. Number 9, and I don't have this on my list, but I'm going to add this in as well. Don't think though that if something, and this is a little bit deep, sorry, if something's wrong, or if there's something that you're struggling with, because I've been here and I've done this, if there's something you're struggling with, if there's a gaping hole in your chest and your soul and your heart, if there's something that's really hard and you're really having a difficult time, buying these won't fix it. Buying these will only numb the pain and fill the hole for about 10 minutes. When you're in the store, when you're on that high, when you're trying it on, when you bring it home, when you open it up, but then it'll go, and it won't take away what you're not facing and you're not dealing with. Now that I am in a happy and good place in my life, I buy these and it's fabulous and it's fun. But there has been more time than I would want to admit to you where things haven't been great, or I've been going through something very difficult, or it's been a really tough time, and I've went shopping to try and mask that and fill that void and not feel the pain and to numb it. Doesn't work. Doesn't work beyond, what, an hour if you add up all the time together, maybe 2. And then you're left with something that you bought for the wrong reasons, because you maybe didn't really want that. You just needed to buy something to take away what you were feeling, and you're still left with what's there. And I know this is deep for my channel, but it's something I've done, so I'm sure I'm not the only one. And it doesn't work. It didn't work for me. And if you are feeling like that, get help, talk to someone, try and address what the actual problem is, because doing this won't fix it. And these are meant to be fun and joyful, and they're meant to be something that bring you happiness. And if they're bought for that reason, that might not be what they do. And yeah, that's, for me, that was a truth. Okay, after we took that little dander down some very real talk on a frivolous handbag channel, thank you so much for watching this. These are the 9, I think we got to, lessons and mistakes that I've made and lessons I've learned from the mistakes. I do have other videos on these, and there's probably other examples, or there are other examples in those videos, but these are definitely 9 real lessons I think that you should learn if you're going to go down buying these fabulous things, so as you go into it with your eyes open and you know what you're buying, and you get the best out of your purchases and you get the most happiness out of them, because that's what it's about at the end of the day. Thank you so much for watching this. I will link in the description box all of the details for the beautiful Tallow Jewelry, which is just like, look at it blinging. It's gorgeous. It's so stunning. I will put all of that information for you in the description box, and do wait and follow my YouTube community page. You'll need to be subscribed if you're not, to be able to see the community page and my stories on Instagram for me to announce the winner of the giveaway of the ring that I showed in my last video that was kindly sponsored by Italo. Do check them out through the description box if there's anything that you're looking at. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it in any way, please do give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing. And if you're not done with me yet, I'm going to leave another video for you on the screen to enjoy. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching me. Please take care, and I will see you again in the next one.